Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Nantes ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Mohamed Salah. Coman is wide and looking to get onto this. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. Lofted in. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Coman was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Coman. Coman! Van Basten is having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lille really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mohamed Salah. Quarter of an hour played. He'll try from distance. It's always been caught napping. And this is Rivaldo. Great Rabiot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rabiot really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Rabiot. Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Nantes have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Nantes with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone backward here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lille have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out towards the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Oh, crossbar! Acuna clears without hesitation. Bruno Fernandes. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Rabiot. Prados. He shifted it to the flank. Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. Now it's Rivaldo. Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. Zubeldia cuts it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes to Rabiot. Rivaldo looking to be a menace in the final third. Coman was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Coman! Coman! That's put paid to the danger. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that has been slung wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pepelu. And that's going up front in a hurry. Prados. That's destined for the flank. Rabiot. Now it's Simeone. Simeone proves just a little bit too strong.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. And this is Rivaldo. Now it's Coman. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. That's the keeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
Gets his head on it! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And he's gone searching cross-field. And it's Rivaldo. Over to the right flank. Ignori does really well to win the ball there. Pepelu. Narrow Icardi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Rabiot. Simeone. And it's Rivaldo. Threads one in. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Spread neatly. Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now Icardi with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Lille clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Pacho. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rivaldo. Rabiot. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ødegaard looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Changement.
Van Basten. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Bruno
pour ce
Fernandes.
match, 52
Nantes
044.
have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played into the box. Ødegaard. Pepelu. Cash.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a cute ball. Now it's Politano. Ødegaard. He's found a way through. Cash has it in a wide position. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right. Rivaldo. Over to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Now Beñat Prados. And it's Simeone. Simeone makes a dash for it. Rivaldo. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement. Le numéro 20.
Corner number
Le
2
numéro
then.
22. À leur place, le numéro
Oh,
10.
good
Le
climb!
numéro 11. Di
That's a
Maria.
fair try,
Changement.
but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Mohamed Salah. Politano. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Di Maria! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
But inscrit.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Di Maria touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Walker got a long way forward to join the attack. And he plays one through. Now can he find a finish? Great chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Now it's Bakasetas. Space for him to turn and look. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
And the shot!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Good read, needed to be. Somewhat off target. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Nantes look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And this is Di Maria. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Nantes have done it. They're